Good morning, class. Today we are going to complete our chapter Introduction to Three-Dimensional Geometry, and here we will discuss miscellaneous exercise. Okay, the first sum is we are given the three vertices of parallelogram ABCD and we have to find the coordinates of the fourth vertex. It means if any parallelogram ABCD is there, okay, taking the vertices in order, right? A, B, C, three coordinates are given. We have to find the coordinates of the D vertex, right? And here, if we can't apply here distance formula, because distance formula will be long way to apply here to find the coordinates. So the direct and easy method to find the coordinates, I will use the property of parallelogram, that the diagonals of parallelogram, they bisect each other. Okay, bisect each other means the AC and BD. So the midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD, so these two, if they are equal, bisection formula we can easily calculate. So we will just equate the midpoints of AC and BD, and what we will be getting, we are getting the coordinates of D point, right? So let us apply here. We will write down as diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, so bisection formula, first of all let us write down the coordinates of BD. Bisection formula, midpoint, not coordinates of BD, means midpoint of BD we will find. So it will be coordinates of B plus coordinates of D. Since we have to find the coordinates of D, let us assume these are x, y, z. Okay, and B point coordinates are 1, 2 and -4. Okay, and C point coordinates we have written -1, 1 and 2, and A point is 3, -1 and 3, -1 and 2. Let us apply the midpoint formula. The midpoint of BD, it will be equals to x plus 1 divided by 2, y plus 2 divided by 2, and z minus 4 divided by 2. Similarly, we will find midpoint of AC. So the midpoint of AC will be 3 minus 1 divided by 2, -1 plus 1 divided by 2, and 2 plus 2 divided by 2. Okay, so when we compare these two, it will be x plus 1 by 2 equals to 2 by 2, that is 1. Then y plus 2 divided by 2 is 0. Z minus 4 by 2 is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 by 2 is 2. So the value of x will be 2 minus 1. The value of y will be 0 minus 2. And the value of z will be 4 plus 4. So x is 1, y is -2, and z is coming 8. We will write down. So coordinates of fourth vertex are, what are the coordinates of the fourth vertex? 1, -2 and 8. Okay, this is how we can calculate. We have just applied the property of parallelogram, that the diagonals of parallelogram, they bisect each other. Bisect each other means they are cutting each other at exactly equal point, means the midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. So midpoint formula, that means section formula only we have applied here, and after the application of section formula we have just equated the midpoints of AC and BD, and we are getting the values of x, y, z. And what are x, y, z? X, y, z are actually the coordinates that we took in the beginning for the fourth vertex D. Okay, so this is the first sum. Now we will move to sum number 2. In sum number 2, we are given the triangle with the vertices ABC, and we have to find the lengths of medians of the triangle. Okay, so to find is lengths of medians. Lengths of medians means the distance. Okay, and I hope everybody knows what is the median. If I just join the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side, so if the midpoint of BC I take as D, so AD is the median. Okay, AD is the median. Similarly, we will take the midpoint of AC, let it be E, and the midpoint of AB, let it be F. So BE is the second median and CF will be the third median, right? So we have to find the length of AD, BE and CF. Now length means the distance, and we know the distance between 2 points. We have the distance formula, and we know if D is the midpoint of BC by section formula, that means by midpoint formula we can easily calculate the coordinates of D. So I will be doing for one part, the remaining 2 parts you people can do. So first of all, write down the coordinates of D. This will be equals to, it will be 0 plus 6, that is 6 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2, 0 by 2. So the coordinates of D will become 3, 2 and 0. So here we can write down. So A point we know, B point we know, we can find the length of AD. So here we will write down length of AD is equals to root of distance formula only, 3 minus 0, that is 3 square 9, 2 minus 0, that is 2 square 4, 0 minus 6, 6 square is 36. So 36 plus 4, 40, root 49 is 7 units. So the length of AD median is 7 units. Similarly, you people first find the coordinates of E point and coordinates of F point by midpoint formula, and then the distance between BE and distance between CF. This sum you people can do it. I am leaving it for you people. And the third sum is now, if the origin is the centroid of the triangle PQR with the vertices P, Q and R, then find the values of A, B and C. Now for any triangle, if we are given any triangle, okay, I am just giving you the hint. If A is the triangle with the coordinates x1, y1, z1, B is the vertex with the coordinates x2, y2, z2, and C is the vertex with the coordinates x3, y3 and z3. Now we know what is the centroid. Okay, centroid of the triangle, you know, it is actually, if we have the, okay, in between some storage problem came up. So yes, we were discussing the centroid issue, coordinates. So centroid, it divides the median in the ratio 2:1, and D means if AD is the median, so G will be dividing AD in the ratio 2:1. Okay, and what is D? D is the midpoint, so we can easily write down the coordinates of D by midpoint formula. It will be x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2 and z2 plus z3 by 2. Now G is dividing AD in the ratio 2:1. So it will be 2 into coordinates of D plus 1 into coordinates of A divided by 2 plus 1. So if we apply here and we simplify, then our coordinates are coming x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 and z1 plus z2 plus z3 divided by 3. So these will be the coordinates of the centroid. Okay, and based upon this only you people will do third sum. If origin is the centroid, that means the coordinates of the centroid are given 0, 0, 0. The triangle PQR, the vertices are given, the coordinates of vertices are given, and there are 3 unknowns A, B, C. Okay, so like that, first of all, by this formula we will write down the coordinates of centroid, plus it is also given that the coordinates of centroid are 0, 0, 0. So if we equate these two things, we are getting the values of the unknowns. Let us see how we are doing it. So here the vertices of triangle PQR are given. Vertices of triangle PQR are, P is given 2A 2 6, 2A 2 6, Q is given -4, 3B -10, R is given 8 14 and 2C, and it is also given centroid is at origin. Okay, so we know that, we will write down, we know that centroid is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 divided by 3. So centroid of triangle PQR will be equals to, we will just apply the direct formula here. So it will be 2a plus minus 4 plus 8. So 2a minus 4 plus 8 divided by 3. Then 2 plus 3b plus 14 divided by 3. And 6 minus 10 plus 2c divided by 3. So these are the coordinates of the centroid. Also, coordinates of centroid of PQR are given as origin, that is 0 0 0. So which implies 2a plus 4 by 3 is 0, then 16 plus 3b upon 3 is 0, and 2c minus 4 upon 3 is 0. So that is the value 2a is equals to minus 4. So the value of a will be minus 2. Then 16 equals to minus 3b. So the value of b will be minus 16 by 3. And 2c minus 4 equals to 0. So the value of c will be 2. So this is what we supposed to calculate, only the values of a, b and c, and we have calculated that the value of a is minus 2, the value of b is minus 16 by 3, and the value of c is 2, right? So this was our sum number 3, and sum number 4 is find the coordinates of the point on y-axis which are at a distance 5 root 2 from the point. Now we know any point which is lying on y-axis, if any point is lying on y-axis, the coordinates will be, I will just tell you here. So the point lies on y-axis. So what will be the coordinates? Its x coordinate will be 0, y coordinate will be something, z coordinate will also be 0. So any point which is lying on y-axis, the coordinates will be 0, y, 0, and the distance of this point from the point P is given equals to 5 root 2. We have to find the value of y. So distance formula we will just apply, and from there we are getting the value of y. I am leaving this sum for you people. It is based upon distance formula, and I hope you people will do it. Okay. Now sum number 5 we will see. So sum number 5 is given like this. A point R with x coordinate 4 lies on the line segment joining the points P and Q. Find the coordinates of the point R. Okay. So we have to find coordinates of R. So whenever we have to find the coordinates, it means we will be applying the section formula first of all. Now coordinates of R, if we have to find, we will take the P point, Q point are given to us. P is 2 minus 3 4, 2 minus 3 4, and Q point is 8 0 10. Okay, we will say let R is dividing it in the ratio k is to 1. So we will say let R divides line segment PQ in the ratio k is to 1. Okay. So by section formula, once again we will get the coordinates of point R. Okay. We will get the coordinates of point R as, let us say x, y, z are these. So it will be 8k plus 2 divided by k plus 1. K into 0, that is 0 minus 3 upon k plus 1. K into 10, that is 10k plus 4 divided by k plus 1. So these are the coordinates of the point R. Now one more thing is given, point R with x coordinate. Also we are given the x coordinate of point R is 4. That means if this is the x coordinate, it should be equals to 4. So that is 8k plus 2 divided by k plus 1 is actually 4. So by comparing this thing, we will get the value of k, that is 8k plus 2 is equals to 4k plus 4. So it is 4k is equals to 2. So the value of k is 1 by 2. Now this value of k, which is coming as 1 by 2, if we substitute in these two coordinates, we are getting the complete coordinates of the point R. Okay, so you people will just put this value of k. So putting the value of k in other two coordinates, of R, we will get the complete coordinates of R. So first coordinate is 4 only, second coordinate and third coordinate you people will get when you are putting the value of k here and in this. In y coordinate and in z coordinate, if you just substitute, you are getting the other two coordinates also. Okay, this is sum number 5. And sum number 6 is, if A and B be the points respectively, find the equation of the set of points P such that PA square plus PB square equals to K square. So this is very similar sum. You know, this sum we have done twice in exercise 12.2. Sum number 4 is the same sum. Sum number 5 is also, we have sum number 4 in fact. If any point P is equidistant, that means we say that PA square plus PB square is equals to, or PA square equals to PB square we have done. Here we have PA square plus PB square is equals to K square. So this is very similar to the last sum of exercise 12.2. So I am leaving this sum also for you people. It is based upon distance formula. You will just apply the distance formula by taking P point coordinates as x, y, z. Okay, and apply the distance formula, you are getting your answer. Okay class, so with this the chapter introduction to three-dimensional geometry is complete for us, and in the next class we will be starting with the new chapter. Thank you students.